Make sure to check out and subscribe to Elka Gaming. Link will be in the description for more exclusive gameplay and information for The Last of Us Part 2.
Subscribe to Breakthrough Gaming and get your chance to win a copy, limited copy, Last of Us 2, which I'm not in.
Hello,
man. There you go, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you. Keep watching.
Alright, what do you mean, Breakthrough? You got confirmation that PlayStation 5 and The Last of Us Part 2 are gonna collaborate and they're gonna both be at launch and they might even have a console together? How do you know? Well, truth be told guys, no, it's not confirmed, but yes. And when I say yes, I really do mean it, guys. I sincerely believe this is exactly what's going to happen, and I'm gonna prove it to you guys here on this video. So let's proceed. Let me start by adding the disclaimer that nothing is confirmed until it's confirmed. I mean, duh, right? Does that mean we can't make theory videos? Alright, PlayStation 5 and The Last of Us Part 2. What's gonna happen? Well, we just got confirmation that the PlayStation 5 is releasing in 2020, Christmas 2020 to be exact. With that said, guys, I wanted to explain to you why we are going to be getting The Last of Us Part 2 the same day as the PlayStation 5 launch. Now, I'm not talking about the PlayStation 4 version. PlayStation 4 version is going to come out February of 2020, only 4 months away. I am talking about The Last of Us Part 2 PlayStation 5 edition. For those of you that don't know, yes, it's confirmed that we're going to have The Last of Us Part 2 for PlayStation 5. And I'm here to explain to you guys why it would make absolutely no sense from a marketing point of view for Naughty Dog to not take advantage of the PlayStation 5 release. So, fun fact, Sony PlayStation actually acquired, which pretty much means it bought out Naughty Dog back in 2001. January 2001 at that. So the truth is that since the year 2000, Sony PlayStation has owned Naughty Dog. Now that is precisely why we see so many console bundles and so many Naughty Dog exclusive, PlayStation exclusive games from Naughty Dog always released on day one of any generation for the PlayStation consoles. We saw it on PlayStation 3, Nathan Drake, Uncharted 1. It was the game that everyone played. The first ever PlayStation 3 game we got was from Naughty Dog, Uncharted 1. And the list of exclusives and bundles and consoles that Naughty Dog and PlayStation has collaborated just continues to grow. Yes, there's still a small chance that they'll go ahead and give us The Last of Us Part 2's PlayStation 5 video game on the launch date, and then perhaps we will get a console a few months down the road. But even that I am hesitant to believe, simply because, again, the PlayStation 5 is going to bring a lot of money. It's going to generate a lot of traffic. And look at it from this point of view, guys. Naughty Dog and Sony PlayStation are two different companies, but they're the same entity behind the scenes. Because again, Sony PlayStation practically owns Naughty Dog. Since 2001, when Jak and Daxter was developed, PlayStation bought out Naughty Dog, and now they're the same entity in terms of the money and the money flow behind it. So, what you need to understand is, why would Naughty Dog and PlayStation not work with each other at the release of the PlayStation 5? I am guaranteeing you guys we will for sure get The Last of Us Part 2 PlayStation 5 edition the same day, Christmas Day 2020. The Last of Us Part 2 for PlayStation 5 will be available, and we should be getting a console. The console, I'm gonna say it's 90% sure, and that 10% margin of maybe it not happening, truth be told, come on guys, it's common sense. From a money point of view, follow the money and you get the truth out of anything, guys. They're going to take advantage of the hype. They're going to take advantage of all the energy and all the millions of people that are going to be tuning in to everything PlayStation 5 related for throughout the entire year of 2019, though it's the entire year of 2020. And The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out in February 2020, which means that all of 2020, The Last of Us Part 2 and the PlayStation 5 are going to be complementing each other. The Last of Us Part 2 is the biggest game, I would say, of the last 10 years, at least, in terms of the PlayStation side. I'm not sure of Xbox, I don't want to compare their statistics, but for PlayStation, this is definitely the #1 game we've all been waiting for years. I'm not saying it's going to be the best game, you know, that's a matter of opinion, but what I am saying, it's that the PlayStation 5 and The Last of Us Part 2 are going to be using each other's drive, energy, and explosion to promote each other. And anything other than that would make absolutely no sense and would just be completely dumb and illogical from either Naughty Dog or Sony PlayStation, which behind the scenes, it's all just one big corporation. Alright guys, I'm Breakthrough Gaming, your number one source for The Last of Us Part 2. I know I got a little too passionate on this video, and I know I talked a little bit too fast. Hopefully you guys understood and got my message across. I really sincerely believe that this is what's going to happen, just like it has happened in the past multiple times. History always tends to repeat itself, especially when you got a bomb-ass game like The Last of Us Part 2 and PlayStation 5 coming out on the same year. Alright guys, don't forget that we're hosting a giveaway for 30 copies of The Last of Us Part 2. Make sure to tune in to the channel. I'm going to be starting more podcasts and more live streams here in the next few days. I will be updating you guys on my social media. Peace out guys. Have a nice day.